This is Dump and Chase powered by FanDuel. We're going to reverse roles here. AK, I was the defenseman playing. You were just the guy going to school, learning how to
broadcasting student.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it.
So our topic of discussion today is the Norris Trophy. All the other trophies across the NHL are pretty much sealed. The Hart, the Rocket, the Vezina, the Calder, and pretty much runaway winners. Now, back in January, we looked at the Norris Trophy, and Erik Karlsson was sitting there at plus 290. I still like Erik Karlsson because he's still having an amazing year, 85 points in 70 games. But on the weekend, AK, I got to give you credit. You highlighted a certain player, Cale Makar, and his surge right now in the Norris race. He, on the weekend, was 26-1 when you highlighted it. And this is what we do on Dump and Chase. We move lines. Because today, Cale Makar, 8.5-1 because he is absolutely on fire. So, AK, I still like Erik Karlsson to win the Norris, but convince us why we should be looking at Cale Makar.
Okay, these are two players in Karlsson and Makar who are going in completely opposite directions. Makar's got 16 points in his last 8 games. His team in the Avalanche, they are on fire, making a run at the Central Division. The only thing Erik Karlsson and the San Jose Sharks are making a run at is Connor Bedard. And here's another stat that you might not know, Coco. Only one time in the history of the National Hockey League has a defenseman won the Norris and had his team outside of the playoffs. That was when Adam Fox won a couple of years ago with the Rangers, who narrowly missed. Not only will Karlsson's team miss the playoffs, they may finish in dead last in the National Hockey League. And also, you look at the second half here, Karlsson has been ice cold. Yeah. Attribute that to Timo Meier being traded or whatever you want to attribute it to. But Karlsson has not been nearly the same player. That's resulted in his play and resulted in the play of the San Jose Sharks as well. So maybe Karlsson does sneak out a win here, but I would be very surprised considering the bias against the offenseman in Erik Karlsson from some of the voters as well. I don't think it's a lock at all. Minus 300 on FanDuel, which is what Karlsson currently is, makes no sense to me.
I think the value in Makar.
I think Makar, you could look at Fox, you could look at Morrissey. I'm not so certain that Karlsson is the favorite anymore amongst the voters. Wouldn't be stunned at all if Makar made a late surge here, as he's been doing for the last couple of weeks.
Too. You talk about late surge. He has been on fire. He's got 16 points in his last 8 games. That's 2 points a game for a defenseman. And if you look at the Avs, another thing that can go in the Avs' favor, third easiest schedule remaining. So, did you sell us on Makar? I think he sold me.